but the letters blur and fall apart. The lines are breaking, the colors drain, a story ending in quiet pain. Like fading in on a page, our love is trapped in time's cage. The words we wrote are slipping away, leaving shadows where they used to stay. Once bold and bright, now pale and faint. The canvas cracks beneath the paint. The vows we whispered lose their glow, an empty echo of what we know. Like fading in on a page, our love is trapped in time's cage. The words we wrote are slipping away, leaving shadows where they used to stay. Each tear we shed erases more, like waves that wipe a sandy shore. We tried to hold, but couldn't bind a love that's lost, a love confined. Like fading in on a page, our love is trapped in time's cage. The words we wrote are slipping away, leaving shadows where they used to stay. Our story was written on a fragile page, with a pen that promised love would never age. But the ink is fading like a ghost in the sun. The words we wrote are coming undone. Your touch was the quill that filled my soul. Now it's dry and cracked where it used to be whole. The letters blur as the days drift by. A love once bold now whispers goodbye. Fading in on a paper heart, tearing apart Each line we penned was a vow to stay. Now the parchment crumbles and blows away. The promises smear with the tears we hide. Our love's a poem that's lost its pride. The pen's run dry, but I still hold on, tracing the shadows of what's long gone. The script of us is a fading song, a fleeting echo. Where we went left of me and you. We painted dreams on a canvas so wide. Our hearts were the colors we couldn't hide. But time's brush swept to the hues so bright, left us with shadows, no trace of light. Faded like paint on a bedroom wall, memories peeling, but I still recall the love that once held us, now just a stain, a masterpiece lost in the falling rain. Echo through these halls. Now silence lingers, it clings and it crawls. I try to touch what's no longer there, a ghost of a feeling hangs in the air. It faded like paint on memories peeling, but I still recall the love that once held us, now just a stain, a masterpiece lost in the falling rain. We were vibrant, we were bold, the colors are cracked and cold. I reach for you, but you're out of frame. The picture's gone, but I'm to blame. I still sit in the room where we began, tracing the lines with a trembling hand, but no coat of paint can bring back the glow. What's gone is gone, it's all I know. Watched you fade into the gray sky. No answers left, just a hollow goodbye. Your shadow lingers like a ghost in the hall. I keep reaching out, but there's nothing at all. Your words were whispers I couldn't hold tight, a puzzle of silence in the dead of the night. I trace the echoes, but they lead nowhere. An unfinished story that hangs in the air. Why did you leave me with a heart full of doubt? All of your reasons, you left them without. I'm tangled in questions that don't have an end, lost in the silence where love couldn't mend. The clock keeps ticking, but the wounds don't heal. A broken record of what's never revealed. Your name is a secret that burns in my chest, a love that unraveled with no final rest. I see your face in the corners of dreams, a fleeting illusion that tears at the seam. The truth is a shadow I'll never embrace, a story unfinished, a memory misplaced. Why did you leave me with a heart full of doubt? All of your reasons, you left them Fingers trace the cracked old screen, ghosts of words where love had been. Memories hide in pixel light, shadows dance in the dead of night. Your name still burns when it appears. Every word whispers through the years. Unread messages that I can't send. A story that will never end. I can't delete what we once made. Each line's a scar that will not fade. A digital graveyard in my hand, holding on to where we used to stand. You said forever, but here I am, scrolling through a broken plan. Each I love you cuts like glass in this museum of the past. Delete is just a lie we tell, but memories won't bid farewell. They're locked inside this fragile shell, a heaven where we also fell. I can't delete what we once made. Each line's a scar that will not fade. A digital graveyard in my hands, holding on to where we used to stand. Watched it shatter on the ground. Love the way it made the sound. Held the sun, then let it fall. Painted shadows on the wall. Closed my eyes when light poured in. Chose the dark and called it sin. I tied the knots I couldn't untie. Cut my wings just to see if I'd fly. Every step I burned the road, carried the weight of my own love. Planted seeds in barren soil, turn the heat to watch it boil. Tore the threads I just sewn tight. fly, chase the storm and curse the night. I was the match and I was the flame, set the fire and took the blame, wore the ash like second skin, called it freedom but it wore thin. I tied the knots I couldn't untie, cut my wings just to see if I'd fly. Every step I burned the road, carried the weight of my own load. Your voice is fading like a distant tide, soft whispers lost in the oceans wide. The echoes linger but they won't stay, they slip through my hands like a fleeting day. Your laugh once danced like a summer breeze, now it's a ghost among the swaying trees. I chase its sound, but it fades away, a melody lost in the grayest day. I'm losing piece by piece, your voice, your laugh, your name's released. The fragments scatter in the wind, a story that won't still wears perfume. I breathe it in, it takes me there. Two moments caught in tangled air. Your laughter echoes through the walls. A fleeting sound that softly calls. I close my eyes, you're standing near. But when I reach, there's nothing here. Oh, your love still lingers like a flame. Burning bright, but never quite the same. It's in the air, it's everywhere. A haunting trace I can't repair. The wind, it carries your goodbye. A fragile note that makes me cry. I chase it down, it slips away. A memory that loves to play. I try to move, but I'm stuck still. This aching heart, it bends my will. The scent of you won't let me go. A silent song I used to know. Oh, your love still lingers like a flame. Burning my keys in the pouring night. The street lights flicker, they've lost their fight. Puddles ripple like they're laughing at me. The city's a maze without a key. Oh, where did they go? Where did they fall? Under the moonlight, I'm feeling so small. Every shadow whispers your name. Lost my keys, and it's starting to rain. Trace my steps, but the ground's a blur. The wind hums a tune I'm not sure I prefer. Every corner hides a piece of my mind, searching for more than the keys I can't find. Where did they go? Where did they fall? Under the moonlight, I'm feeling so small. Every shadow whispers your name. Lost my keys, and it's starting to rain. The rain's got rhythm, it taps on my heart. The keys are just symbols of where we start. Maybe it's fate or a cosmic mistake, but losing them showed me the path I should take. Oh, where did they go? Where did they fall? Under the moonlight, I'm feeling so small. Every shadow whispers your name. Lost my key, and it's starting to rain. Stood still like frozen time, no words to cut the fragile line. Your eyes met mine, a silent shout, a world of meaning spilling out. No sound but the thunder in my chest, a quiet truth we both confessed. The space between was loud and clear, 1,000 words dissolved in here. The clock hands moved, but we stood still. No need to climb another hill. Your breath was soft, a paper sigh, the silence louder. then goodbye. No sound but the thunder in my chest, a quiet truth we both confessed. The space between was loud and clear, 1,000 words dissolved in here. We let the stillness write the page. No fiery words, no heated stage. The quiet spoke a song so pure, a fragile piece that could endure. No sound but the thunder in my chest, a quiet truth we both confessed. The space between was loud and clear, 1,000 words dissolved in here.
Spring was a spark in the dark of the night. We bloomed in the warmth, everything felt right. Your laugh was the sun and I chased it around. The petals fall softly when they hit the ground. Summer was fire burning too hot to hold. The nights got too heavy, the stories too bold. We danced on the edge where the sand meets the sea, but the waves pulled you farther away from me. Seasons shift and hearts do too. What once was vibrant fades from view. We grow, we change like leaves on trees. The seasons of us fall with the breeze. Autumn came quiet like a whispered goodbye. The air turned to frost and I stopped asking why. Your touch was a ghost, your words turned to stone. I felt the leaves crumble when I stood alone. The winter froze over what we couldn't repair. The silence was louder than I could bear. Your shadow was cold, your smile out of reach. The snow-covered footprints we left on the beach. Seasons shift and hearts do too. What once was vibrant fades from view. We grow, we change like leaves
melody drifts through the air tonight, like a ghost of love bathed in pale moonlight. It dances slow in the empty space, where your laughter lived and your warm embrace. Each note a dagger that cuts so deep, awaken shadows that refuse to sleep. The chorus hums like a whispered name, a haunting echo in this empty frame. Our song plays on in the ruins of us, a bittersweet hymn of love and mistrust. Every chord a memory, every line a scar, a reminder of who we were, how we fell apart. It spins like a clock that's lost its time, a cruel reminder in its perfect rhyme. The silence begs, but it won't rewind. Our song lingers, though you're no longer mine. The verses bleed with a fragile ache. Each lyric reminds me of the hearts we break. A piano weeps as the final note hangs in the air like a goodbye we wrote. Our song plays on in the ruins of us, a bittersweet hymn of love and mistrust. Every chord a memory, every line a scar, a reminder of who we were, how we fell apart. A letter sealed with trembling hands, a story written in the sands. I sent it off to find your heart, but it came back torn apart. Your name's still shining on the page, the ink now faded, worn with age. The stamp untouched, it made no sound. Return to me,
still tightly bound. Return to sender, dreams denied. A love unanswered, tears I cried. Left alone, I traced the lines I wrote so true, each word a piece of me for you. But walls you built, they wouldn't fall, my voice unheard behind it all. The letters weighed a heavy stone, it carries hope but dies alone. Unopened fate, the truth it bears, a love rejected, lost in prayers. The deck is creaking with every sway. The stars above have turned to gray. Waves are laughing, pulling me in. The fight is lost before it begins. No lifeboats waiting, no safe retreat. This ship is sinking beneath my feet. The oceans whisper a cold embrace. I'm left to drown in this empty space. The captain's gone, his map's alive. The compass spins under a broken sky. The mast is cracking, the sails are torn. This voyage ends where the tide was born. No lifeboats waiting, no safe retreat. This ship is sinking beneath my feet. The oceans whisper a cold embrace. I'm left to drown in this empty space.
to bleed. Promises fade like a wilted seed. Our stories written in a fragile line. Fading ink whispers we're out of time. Fading ink on the page. Love once bright, now disengaged. Every stroke a ghostly trace. Our love dissolves without a face. The quillage shakes, the paper phrase. Words we wrote now drift away. Every sentence starts to bend, a tale that struggles to pretend. The bottle's dry, the well is spent. The script we built was heaven sent, but now it cracks like brittle glass. Our love's a shadow of the past. Fading ink on the page. Love once bright, now disengaged. Every stroke a ghostly trace. Our love dissolves without a the book will close, the pen will rest. Fading ink put us to the test, but through the smudges I still see the ghost of what you meant to